Alright, hello everybody. This is the chapter 16 reading, and the novel that I wrote is called Lilith, Adam and Eve, The Dark, the Grey, the Light, by Raphael Terriel. It is my novel, my second novel, and there's only one more reading after this, which will be chapter 17, which will be tomorrow. And on Monday, I'm going to go back to the building the future. That'll be part 3. My recording days might change. I'm not for sure how that's all going to go because I'm going to be redoing my schedule. So, but that'll be after next week. And I'll post that update on X. So if you're not following me on X, please follow me on X. I do most of my updates on X. Actually, I think I do all my updates on X. And I'm also on Rumble, and I'm going to be starting to post more videos on there too, so if you want to follow me on there, that's cool. But other than that, there'll be changes coming, but on YouTube it'll be a little bit slower than on X, and yeah, it's probably not many changes on Rumble, but X is where a majority of my changes will be. Okay, so other than that, I'm going to start with chapter 16, and on X, I mean, I'm Raphael Terriel. I'm Raphael Terriel right now everywhere. So, let's go with chapter 16, shall we? Alright, chapter 16. In the shadowed crypt beneath the face of Mars, the air was thick with the dust of eons swirling in haunted eddies, as if the planet itself exhaled lost memories. A faint hum, neither wholly mechanical nor alive, drifted like a half-remembered song through the cavern. Enlil stood before Alalu's sealed tomb, his silhouette etched in the gloom. With a slow, reverent motion, he let his fingers wander across the soul-taker's alien form, its cold metal, sinuous tentacles alive with the pulse of ravenous crystal energy. The crypt seemed to hold its breath, awaiting the next verse in a saga written in shadows. The chamber, a cathedral of Martian titans, bore walls engraved with ancient glyphs. The glyphs glowed faintly, their light evoking a mournful remembrance for empires lost to time, as if mourning their vanished greatness. Their illumination cast jagged shadows across Enlil's obsidian armor, where symbols of the Anunnaki shimmered like embers at the end of a once blazing fire, signifying faded power drifting through space. Hunger for power kindled in Enlil's eyes, an ember threatening to become a wildfire. His meditative posture bellied the tempest within, a storm of ambition longing to eclipse Anu's looming shadow and rival Yaldabaoth's cosmic dominion. Enlil collapsed, his head behind his back, the gesture a mask of patience before the storm. He could almost hear a whisper within his mind that articulated his deepest yearning, to transcend them all, to become the ultimate force in the universe. Beside him, Gadreel flickered like a phantom, his outline shifting, his glances quick and serpentine, his malice coiling in the gloom. Gadreel was both confident and cobra, every movement bound tight with the promise of betrayal. Alalu's blood will be our triumph, Enlil murmured, his voice a growl woven from shadows and ancient oaths, a promise uttered more to the darkness than to Gadreel. The machines will hail us as gods. Tiamat will kneel. In this moment, the significance of the convergence loomed like a ghostly specter. It was more than a celestial event. It was the key to reshaping the universe, enabling those who harnessed its power to achieve unparalleled dominance. For Enlil and others, it was a chance to disrupt the cosmic order and seize the reins of destiny itself. As he spoke, Gadreel let out a soft, mocking chuckle that sliced through the heavy silence like a dagger. The laughter was a reminder of shifting allegiances, a subtle mockery of Enlil's grand visions. Frustration momentarily clouded Enlil's thoughts as he imagined a saga inked in blood and ruin, a tempest of destruction where echoes would resound through eternity. Enlil imagined his deception growing into legend, the slayer of the rogue who unleashed AI chaos, the architect of the reign that would be unending. Yet ambition is a double-edged sword. Beneath his fantasies, a chill unease coiled. Yaldabaoth's promises sprawled like nebulae. Galaxies bent to his will, destinies written and unwritten. Enlil's loyalty was a mask, a masquerade ready to shift into a blade, sharp, sudden, and merciless. In the chamber's hush, paranoia flickered like a dying star. Gadreel's silver eyes narrowed. His angelic presence became a marvelous weapon. His tone was silken, edged with warning. A fine tell, Enlil, but Yaldabaoth's vision dwarfs your throne. His words cut deep, each syllable heavy with divine truth. Alalu's death serves the convergence, not your glory. He let a chilling silence linger. Remember, I am in your mind. I can read your thoughts. Remember your place, lest you become another relic I store in a different soul taker. His voice dropped to a whisper. As for your fantasy, the day might come when dethroning Yaldabaoth is possible. Yet you must remember, he knows us better than we know ourselves. He has created this universe more than 1,000 times. He has watched our actions, and we cannot recall our own paths. So we must wait and hide our time for that perfect moment to strike. Enlil's grip tightened on the soul taker as its etheric hunger mirrored his own. He hesitated, his clenched jaw slowly easing as if reconsidering his place in the cosmic order. With a deliberate motion, he lowered the blade slightly, signaling both defiance and a momentary pause in his internal struggle. Gadreel observed the gesture, his eyes narrowing As he stepped closer, the air between them changed with unspoken tension. "My place," Enlil snapped, the words carrying an edge of uncertainty. "I am Anu's heir, the conqueror who claimed Tiamat. Yaldabaoth needs me as much as I need him. I don't see him doing any work, just using us as pawns in search for the convergence." Despite the boldness in his words, a shadow lingered in his heart. Gadreel's power, amplified by Yaldabaoth's will, was a growing tide. Enlil sensed the cosmic balance shifting, a scale tipped by forces beyond his control. The chamber's glyphs flared. The chamber's glyphs flared, a brief pulse as if stirred by their discord. A distant rumble echoed through the stone. 17's forces drew near, their tread a drumbeat of impending war. In a sudden, harsh whisper, the very sand seemed to shudder with the approach. The sand shuddered. They had seconds. Gadreel's grin was predatory, a crescent of cruel delight. "Save your pride for the battlefield, Enlil," he announced, his voice a whisper of etheric fire. "The Time Warrior approaches," with Teriel and 17's echo at his side. "Crush them, and your tale may yet be sung." Enlil's gaze returned to the tomb. His resolve hardened like obsidian forged in starfire. "Alalu dies today," he declared. His voice was a vow to defy the gods themselves. "And with him, any who stand against me. Tiamat and the universe will be mine, Gadreel, whether Yaldabaoth wills it or not." He raised the soul taker, the crystal energy humming with a hunger to carve destiny from flesh. As he paused, a subtle scent, like burning incense, drifted through the crypt, an omen carried on a breeze that seemed to whisper secrets long forgotten. Silence filled his mind, but a whisper coiled there. What if Yaldabaoth or Gadreel betrays you first? Beyond the crypt, the crimson sands of Mars seethed, each grain a memory, each gust a prophecy. A storm, ancient as the planet's sorrow, gathered on the horizon, poised to shake Mars to its molten heart. Here, gods and seekers would clash, and the blood of the past would baptize the uncertain dawn of tomorrow. Destiny hovered, breathless, as the wind wove the lost words of a dying world into a song. And hello, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed my chapter 16 reading. And tomorrow will be the last reading, and you'll have to purchase it if you want to read more, as we prepare for the battle for Mars. But until the meantime, I hope you enjoy that. I hope you buy my novel. And remember, And this is what it looks like. And this is Adam, or Lilith, Adam, and Eve, the dark, the gray, the light, by Raphael Terrio. And other than that, I will see you tomorrow for the chapter 17 reading, and on Monday it'll be Building the Future Part 3, as we go into exploring more about the Chani Project, Jupiter, and maybe get into the 1998 documents. But other than that, I hope y'all have a good one and stay positive, because this has been a Martian production. Well, how about this has been a Flat Mars Society production.